Some news now for those who have in fact returned from Ukraine, medical students who have in fact returned to India from Ukraine. Now there is slight relief in a sense for them. The National Medical Commission of India, the apex medical education regulator, has in fact allowed students from Ukraine, those who return from Ukrainian universities, to complete their education in other countries. So it's basically a go-ahead for these students to apply to other global universities and colleges outside of India. The NMC has issued a no-objection certificate for academic mobility. The degree will be issued by the parent Ukrainian university, though, so that still remains with the Ukrainian universities. However, what does this mean in terms of the larger picture? The NMC has clarified that this exemption does not mean that the students will be allowed to study in Indian colleges. So there's still a roadblock in terms of the Indian students and what they can access in terms of medical education in India. When we go across to my colleague Ila, explain in simple words, if you can, what exactly does this NMC green signal mean for those who have returned from Ukraine? Some of them might still say, I'm still not getting an admission in an Indian college. What does this do for me?
Well, Tanvi, amidst the Ukraine and Russia war, many of the Indian medical students have returned to the country, and they were demanding from a long time now that they should be allowed to continue their study in India itself, and they also filed a petition regarding this, and the whole petition is in Supreme Court, and now the National Medical Commission has given no objection certificate to the academic mobility program. In this program, the students who have returned from the Ukraine amidst the war situation there could continue their studies in a temporary basis in other universities of other countries, but they will get the certificate of their parent Ukrainian university. Although there is no clearance about Indian getting permission to continue their studies in India itself, the case is now the new date of the case is on 15th, and then this case would be taken and would be discussed what could Indian government and the health ministry could do in this regards. Meanwhile, the students have been, kind of protesting and also demanding that they should be accommodated with the Indian medical system, and they are still demanding that but it is a relief that some of them, if they want, can continue their studies in the other country as well, and they could get the certificate of their parent Ukrainian university. Back to you.
Right. This will, of course, still probably lead to some relief for certain sections of the returnees, but what it means in the larger picture for those students whose education courses are still stuck in limbo, Ila, that still remains to be clear. But thank you so much for joining us with that.